is two separate things. Two separate things. Girlfriend, boyfriend, relationship.
So we are familiar with him. I've seen his videos before. Him giving input on how men should treat women.
I could call up right now and say, hey, what's up? How you doing? How's work? How's it going? I'm going to tell you what's on my mind, what I think about globally, global, local.
It's that time again, where we ask the question, what's on Edigga's mind? Tune in as he talks about what's trending, celebrity news, community and political views, and so much more. So get ready to hear what's going on with your host, the man you all know and love, Edigga.
The views that are expressed on What's on Edigga's Mind is that of the show creator and not Charm City Direct TV network. Some language, videos, and content may not be suitable for young viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. What's good? What's good? What's really good? Good people. It is I, the man that you all know and love, Edigga, and welcome to episode 21. That's right. Episode 21 of What's on Edigga's Mind right here in the studios of Charm City Direct TV. Make sure you go to Facebook at Charm City Direct TV. Check us out. Also go to YouTube at Charm City Direct TV and Twitch at Charm City Direct TV. And I cannot forget not to mention our sister station, of course, WLEO 26.7 online radio. Make sure you go to the website, check us out. New shows and previous shows at the website, www.WLEO267onlineradio.com, or take us with you on the go by downloading the free WLEO radio app on Apple App Store, Google Play, and iTunes. Worldwide listening entertainment online. What can I say, good people, on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon in the city of Baltimore? Of course, got something on my mind, and we're going to talk about it. You know that old cliche, the old cliche, and I'm a fan of cliches. I love how they express or come at the perfect time. You think about it, you see something, and then you think about the cliche. And the cliche that I'm about to talk about, or the topic, is all talk and no action. All talk and no action. You ever heard that when you was growing up? Where two kids or two people are about to fight, and it's just all talk. They all throwing wolf tickets, or nobody is physically about to punch anybody in the eyeball, or anybody is not about to throw a punch. It's just all talk. It's just we talking back and forth. We pointing and talking. Nobody is pushing nobody. Nobody is shoving nobody. It's just all talk. That's what reminds me of what's going on now, because everybody, they mama, the dog, and grandmama have an opinion on everything. But the sad reality, people, is nobody is doing nothing. Let me say that again for the people in the back who missed it. Everybody has something to say. Everybody has something to say, but nobody is doing anything. Now, you probably look at this show and say, well, E, you doing the same thing. Well, yes and no. Yes, I'm telling you that you got all talk and no action. And no, I'm not doing anything physically, but I am doing something right now, is delivering this message to you to make you aware of what you're doing, because you're not contributing to the cause. You're not getting down to the root of the situation. I'm gonna just give you a couple of examples. There was a situation on the news this morning. I was watching the news. I watch the news, believe it or not. How depressing it is, I still watch the news. And Mayor Brandon Scott, our mayor here in Baltimore, some like him, some don't. I fairly am in between. I'm in between because of the previous mayors who have ran this city, some, not all, kind of disappointed me. But I come to reality to say that one person can't do this all by him or herself. So I was watching the news, and there for those who don't know, I'll give you a little backstory. For those who don't know, in the city of Baltimore right now, we have a huge problem with crime. And the crime or the violence that is committed, or the crime that is committed, is shootings. There's an abundance of shootings right now. It's around 250, maybe more, maybe less, but it's in the ballpark of 200. And they're pointing the finger, of course, to the political figures. They're pointing the finger at the police. Here's my thing, and this is why I picked this topic, all talk and no action, is everybody has something to say about this situation, but nobody is stepping up to the plate. Nobody is joining a task force. Nobody is joining a committee. Nobody is siding with the mayor to trying to bring about change. Now, anybody can form a committee, anybody can join the task force. But what is that task force and committee going to do other than now? I never wanted to be a policeman. I never wanted to be an officer. When I was growing up, they was officer friendly, and I see a couple of cops. I even have friends that are cops, and I respect their position. I respect some, because you all know the cops getting a bad name right about now because of what's going on. But I my thing is, we can't do this by ourselves. We can't do this alone. So what I'm trying to say, good people, is if you can talk about it, why not offer your suggestions? Now, when you offer your suggestion, don't do it on TV. And I'm speaking on, I don't know if anybody else saw this, but there was a former detective here in Baltimore, and she's all in the camera, and like, I don't think that the tactics, and I'm paraphrasing this, I don't want to misquote her. I don't think that the tactics that Brandon Scott is taking is relevant to what we are doing right now. Okay, boo boo. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. And this is just me. Uh Crime has been here in Baltimore and beyond, because contrary to popular belief, there's crime everywhere. My mother used to tell me there is bad everywhere. If you go to Alaska, there's probably somebody killing or shooting somebody because a mink coat. Somebody stole the mink coat, and they getting punished for that. Somebody is beating up somebody in Canada right now. Somebody is selling drugs in Switzerland right now. There's bad everywhere. You see what I'm saying? For the sake of conversation, like myself, I have not had the luxury to live in these places. I have not had the luxury to live in Kansas City. I have not had the luxury to live in Philadelphia, Detroit, Chicago, New York. I've been to these places, but I haven't been there long enough to experience their crime, because it's bad everywhere. You look on TV, there's something going on in Chicago, there's something going on in Philly, there's something going on in New York. I can only talk about home here, Baltimore City. So she says the tactics that Brandon Scott is using is not relevant to what's going on. Okay, like I said, boo boo, crime didn't just start yesterday. Crime been here for a minute. And I tell this story a lot. Actually, I just told it last week. When I was small, there was a period where we left our doors unlocked and nobody walked in. We left our doors unlocked. We left our doors unlocked. We sat out on the porch to the wee hours of the night. Nobody bothered us. We had porch furniture outside, unchained. There was no kind of security chains on our porch furniture. Nobody came up on our porch and stole it. But then one day, when I was little, on little streets called Smallwood, right here in Baltimore, that's where I grew up. Somebody broke in somebody's house, and I saw it. Now, that's not to say that it has happened before. It could have happened way before the time that I looked at the news and that person broke in somebody's house. Like I said, it could have happened before, and my mama or daddy or whomever, brothers, sisters, never told me about it. But when I saw it on TV, and when I was young enough to understand what break-in mean, I was scared. I was scared. Now, that was back in 73, 74-ish, 75-ish. You see what I'm saying? I was young enough to understand that break-in wasn't a good thing. Okay. Notice that I said 75-ish, 74-ish, 73-ish, around in that area. I was young. I was like, what, 3, 4, 5? I don't know. But I was old enough. I was mature enough to understand that break-in, if it didn't belong to your ass, break-in was a bad word. Break-in wasn't good. So crime has been around, and I say that to say this, good people. Crime been around for a minute. It just didn't start yesterday. So, and here's the reason why I said what I said about, if you have something to say, say it. By all means, say it, but back your words up. Join a committee, join a task force, join an agenda, create an agenda, create a situation to make the to create a situation to make the situation good. Just don't stand and sit in front of the camera and talk about it. Don't offer your opinion and not creating a situation to make it good. Oh, she was dolled up, eyes done, and makeup done, hair done, sitting there very poised. I don't think that the tactics that Brandon Scott is doing is irrelevant to what's going on. Who want to sit there and watch that? My question, and just like everybody that is watching or trying to come up with a solution is, what is you ass doing, bitch? That's it. That'll be my first question. What are you doing to help? Because everybody and their mama and dog have an opinion about everything. Everything? Everything. But nobody is offering their services. All talk, no action. You see it all the time. You see it on Facebook. People say something and say good night. I'm going to sleep. Well, why are you going to sleep? It's only 9 o'clock. Why are you going to sleep? God damn it, because I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm going to sleep. But here we are, this situation, and it never ceased to amaze me about people that it never ceased to amaze me about people that talk all the time and do nothing, and then get mad when you approach them about it. When people say now, don't get me wrong, you are entitled to your opinions, you are entitled to your thoughts and whatever. But my problem lies is when you talk too much and do absolutely nothing. That's the problem that I have. And you have those people out there that do just that. There's a situation, and there's a lot of other situations that's going on here in my city, but where's the action? I hear you talking, but where's the action? I'm not seeing the action. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Let me say that again. Talk is cheap. We could talk all day. We could sit around for 8, 9 hours and talk about it. But where's the action? Now, like I said earlier, one person can't do this by himself or herself. One person can't snap their fingers like Thanos and it be over and just like that. It takes people, it takes time. Like I said, crime was here before. Crime didn't just start yesterday. Now, me, Edigga, my opinion or what I said was, maybe if they had stricter laws, it wouldn't be so much shooting. That's my opinion. Now, put my opinion to action, that's within me. But you got people like the former detective that I saw on the news who want to get on news and say all of this. And after that, what are you doing? There has been a lot of talking lately. There has been people coming out of the woodwork talking. I myself, and I think it's safe for me to say this about, or I think it's safe for me to say for a lot of other people, I want to see some actions. And then she went on and said that the tactics and what she was talking about was a type of method that he is implementing because he went to another city and saw what they was doing and tried to implement it here in Baltimore. Okay, well, the man went to another city. The man went to another city and said, okay, maybe if I go to another city where there's high crime, murder, all of that, etc., and see what they did to decrease the level of shooting, crime, murder, what have you, and try to implement that plan here in Baltimore. There was a action. Oh no, that I think that action to I think his action wasn't suitable for the former detective. I don't see what you did. Did you go to another city and see if how they handled their crime and murder and what have you? Did you do that? That's it. See, that's the answer. That's the questions that I have for those people that talk. See, I have questions too, you know. So if I ever had the opportunity to say, hey, did you go to Philly? Did you go to New York? Did you see how they handled their situation? Did you take that in did you take those practices and beliefs or tactics and brought it back here when you was the former detective? No. Here's my thing, and this is only my opinion. If you don't have a solution to the situation, shut the hell up. Real simple. Because everybody know I like simple. I love simple. The simpler this is the better it is for me. Real simple. If you don't have a simple solution, if you don't have a solution, I ain't even going to put simple in it. If you don't have if you don't have a solution for the situation at hand, shut up, stop talking, and create an action. Woo! And that applies to anybody else who talk. We sitting in the boardroom. We having meetings all goddamn day. There's a meeting for the meeting. There's a meeting after the meeting. There's a meeting 2 hours before the initial meeting, and then a meeting after the meeting. Why do we have to have all of these goddamn meetings? Talking is cheap. Let's go. I understand. We lay out the plan. We look at the plan. We understand the plan. We digest the plan. Take that plan and plan to action. All talk and no action. All bark and no bite. You heard them. There's plenty. Selling wolf tickets, selling whatever tickets. You talk too goddamn much and you're going to talk and then go in your room and go to sleep. That's what I think about when I think about people that talk a lot. You're going to talk and go somewhere and take a nap. I don't get it. I don't understand it. You're bringing nothing to the table. You all on TV. I think that the mayor. Shut up. What are you doing to make this situation better? That's what everybody, that's what any and everybody that talk all goddamn day. What are you doing to make this situation right now in Baltimore City? There's people shooting people, just running up. Boom. The problem is there's too many that we can't be in 2, 3, 4, 5 places at one time. The problem is that when it happens, and God forbid if they get caught, there's no strict jail time, prison time, whatever time. That's the problem. We can talk to we are blue in our faces. But what will it solve? Every day when I turn on the TV, somebody got shot around the corner at the so-and-so at the gas station. Somebody got shot around the corner at this, that. Somebody got shot downtown. Okay, we understand that. But you keep talking about it. You got all of these experts and analysts and crime analysts and experts and, well, the problem, shut the hell, expert a plan. Put your expertise into a plan of action. We understand the problem. We see the problem. We've understood the problem. Put in a plan of action. That's the problem. It's too much talking. Everybody coming out the woodwork saying, I think you should shut the fuck up. Boom. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a something to say. Everybody. But nobody is putting action into play. We could talk all day. Trust me. Sometimes it I don't even talk on the phone. Sometimes I hate talking on the phone. It depends. It depends on the person. But truth be told, I hate talking on the phone. If you're one of those people that talk constantly, and not have a plan of action or any type of result, you should just shut up. You should just shut it up. What will it prove? What is the result of you talking? Are you talking to relay a command? Are you talking just to get something off of your chest? Are you talking to give a directive? You see, it's different types of talk. Some people just like to hear themselves talk. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder than words. Show me, and I said this couple days ago, a couple weeks ago. Show me. Stop talking about it. Show me. Stop telling me you going to college. Take your ass to college. Stop telling me that you're going to get a job. Damn it, get a job. Stop telling me you're going to wash your ass. Get your ass in that goddamn shower and take a fucking shower and clean your ass. You see the cause and effect? We learned that shit in elementary school. You stink. Take a shower. The cause, you stink. The effect, take a shower. Stop saying you're going to do something. Do it. Stop saying what we need and provide the need. Because I believe like this, that if you're talking about it, you can do it. If you can get on TV, you can do it. Now, when you was former detective, here it come. What did your ass do? Boom. See, I I couldn't be the reporter. I'm sorry. They will fire me first day. I'm sorry. Because while I'm hearing all of this and I'm trying to be biased, I'm hearing all of this. What the hell did you do? Or what are you going to do, bitch? That will be me. I will get fired. First day. We're here. We are talking with so-and-so from the Capital Nation and so-and-so. And this is her thoughts on the crime here in Baltimore. Well, I think that what did you do? Mr. Harris, you can't answer. No. What did you do? What have you done so credible that the crime here in Baltimore has decreased dramatically? Mr. Harris, you're fired. No, fuck it then. Shit, I ain't want this damn job in the first goddamn place. You hired me. That's how that would go. Just like that. I'm sorry. I'm a realist, people. I understand. I understand the severity of it. It's in you. You want it to come out badly. Everybody and their mama and dog and grandfather got an opinion. I understand that, but goddamn, when are some people just gonna shut the fuck up and do something? Get off of your ass and do something. And if it don't work, at least you did something instead of getting behind a microphone and talking about it, getting on TV to talk about it, getting on anybody's panel and talking about it. Do it. That is the problem. How many people come to me, I'm gonna do that show, I'm ready. I'm ready to do, and this don't have to deal. This I'm just using the situation, the shooting situation as an example of all talk, no action. There's plenty of situations that I'm talking about. People, I'm gonna do that show, I'm gonna do that show on your network, It's like 3 weeks now. It's like a month now. Don't tell me nothing. Show me. Until you are ready to do what you say you're going to do it. Show me. That's where I'm at. Don't keep talking about it. I'm ready, I'm ready. Okay. And it's crazy because back then when I started, when I was going hard, I mean, I go hard now, but when I was going hard, and people were like, I'm gonna do that show, and I held people accountable. I was actually waiting, like, he said he was gonna do the show. Like, what is wrong? Like, he hasn't called me. Let me send him a message. I was pressed. I haven't heard that word in a minute. I was pressed. But now it's like, I'm gonna do that show, yeah, it's gonna be the shit, Okay. Let me know. Because I have instilled in my brain this thing called you bullshit. It's a little thing that I have adapted in the back of my head to say you bullshit. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Some of y'all need to adapt that same mechanism in the back of your head. It's called you bullshit. And you say it just like you bullshit. If you don't curse, because a lot of people don't curse, you can say you BS. You just shorten it with the B and the S, you BS. That's where I'm at, right here, somewhere along in the back, where this bald spot is. I think that's why it's thinning, because of all of the BS that I've heard over the years from people who talk all goddamn day, right up in here. This is where it's thinning at, where it's shiny at, right up in here. That's where it's at. I think that's where it's at, right here, where it's thinning. It's thinning because that's how much bullshit I have heard over the years from people who talk and don't do nothing. If I say that I'm going to do something, I ain't going to damn near talk about it. I'm going to do it. See, I'm a doer. I'm not a talker. That's why half of the time when people say what they're going to do, I'm already doing it. That separates creativity from talkers. Creatives don't sit around and I wonder what they are doing. I wonder. Ah, no. Mm-mm. Creatives do. Talkers talk. See the difference? So while you're over here, yeah, yo, yo, let's show what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna get the microphone like you. I'm gonna get the camera like you. I'm gonna get the monitors, all the lights, and all that banner, yo. And as a creator, what do? You have this face. Are you finished? Okay. All talk, no action. And before I leave, I just want to say this: your talk means nothing. Your talk means nothing. Do what you say you're going to do. That's how you impact the world. That's how you make an impact on the world is by your actions. This has been another great episode of What's on Edigga's Mind right here in the studios of Charm City Direct TV. Hey, what can I say? It's it's a great feeling to relay a message to the world. And you can relay a message to the world by doing your own show right here on Charm City Direct TV. Ask me how? Well, it's real simple. Drop me a line at charmcitydirect73 at gmail.com. State who you are, what you're trying to do, the name of your show or your show idea at charmcitydirect73 at gmail.com. Also, we are looking for radio shows. So if you have a radio show, you have a radio show idea, if you're a DJ and you need a home, drop us a line at WLEO267 radio at gmail.com. You've been great as always. New show alert. I need to say this premiering Wednesday tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The new show, You Can't Make This Up podcast. Well, I ain't, you know what? I'm going to say it because I was dropping it all through the show. You Can't Make This Shit Up podcast, premiering tonight with the guru, my man, Terry, and Double D Mama. Double D mother. Not mama, mother. You got to say it like Terry said. Um, make sure you check out that show tonight live on WLEO 26.7 online radio. If you don't know how to get to WLEO, it's real simple, people. Go to the website www.wleo267onlineradio.com, or you can take us with you on the go and download the free WLEO radio app. Get it on Google Play, Apple App Store, and iTunes. Take us with you on the go. Check out the new show tonight that is premiering at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is You Can't Make This Shit Up. You can't make I you cannot make this shit up. Podcast. And that is premiering tonight. Tonight. There it is, right there. Live on WLEO 26.7 online radio. But man, the guru and Double D mother. That's right. Make sure you check out that show. It's going to be a great show. I can't wait. and make sure you are tuned in. Hey, everybody, got to get up out of here. Great show. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, good people, I holler at you when I smile at you. Peace.